lights flicker on an empty avenue. I left your city weeks ago, but I'm still walking next to you. Every song on the radio feels like it knows our names. Funny how the heart remembers what the mind tries to erase. I told myself this time I really move on, but your absence is louder than when you were gone. I've been smiling for the world, pretending I'm alright, but late at night I trace your name under city lights. I'm still yours in the silence, still yours when the lights go dim. Even when I run away, my heart keeps calling you again. Through the distance, through the pain, through the words we never said, we keep breaking what we love just to feel it once more. This love is reckless, this love is pure. Burning slow like the sun from the morning's onshore. Baby, I'm humbled, I'm lost, I'm completely yours. Still yours in the silence, forever yours. You said we needed time, I said I understood, but every goodbye we whispered never really sounded good. New love feels like a fever, bright but never deep, 'cause your name still tastes like forever on my lips when I can't sleep. We try to be strangers, we try to forget, but the universe keeps pulling us where we first met. I'm learning how to live without you in my days, but my soul never learned how to walk away. I'm still yours in the silence, still yours when the lights go dim. Even when I run away, my heart keeps calling you again. Through the distance, through the pain, through the words we never said, we keep breaking what we love just to feel it once more. This love is reckless, this love is pure. Burning slow like the sun when the morning's onshore. Baby, I'm humbled, I'm lost, I'm completely yours. Still yours in the silence, forever yours. Maybe we're not supposed to stay together, or we're not supposed to be apart forever. If loving you is wrong, then I don't want it right. I keep coming back to you in the middle of the night. I'm still yours in the silence, even when I try to hide. You're the only place my heart has ever felt alive. No matter who I become, no matter where I go, a part of me is always running back to you. I know this love is heavy, this love is light. I'm on my knees tonight, admitting I was never right. I'll always find my way back into your life. Still yours in the silence, I'm still yours, I'm still yours. Late nights, city lights blurring in the rain. I swear I left you in the past, but here I am again. Scrolling through the memories we said we let fade. Your voice still echoes in the silence that I made. Every goodbye felt like the final page, but my heart keeps turning back to the same place. I try to run, try to find someone new, but no one feels like the ache of missing you. We're faded but never gone, like a song stuck in my soul. No matter how far I go, you pull me back home. Through the fights, through the miles, through the tears we can't control, I keep coming back to you, even when I said you needed space. I said I set you free, but weeks turn into months and you're still all I see. New faces, new places, they all feel like lies, 'cause your touch is the only one that still makes me cry. We keep hurting each other just to feel alive, loving too deep in a world that won't let us try. I whisper your name when the lights go low, even when I'm smiling, nobody knows. We're faded but never gone, like a song stuck in my soul. No matter how far I go, you pull me back home. Through the fights, through the mouths, through the tears we can't control, I keep coming back to you, even when I let you go. This love is quiet, this love is loud, burning slow in the dark but never burning out. Baby, we're broken, but we're beautiful somehow. Faded but never gone, never gone. Maybe we're not meant to stay, but we're meant to return, like the tide to the shore, like the fire that still burns. I don't need forever if forever feels too much. Just hold me in this moment, your eyes are my crutch. We're faded but never gone, even when we say we're done. My heart still knows your name when the morning comes. If this is all we get, then I'll take what we become. Two souls always circling, two hearts beating as one. This love is messy, this love is true. I'm humbled by the way I keep choosing you. Yeah, we're impossible, but I still choose you. Faded but never gone, never gone. I'm always coming back to you.
You call me after midnight again, like silence knows where we've been. We talk in circles, soft and low, like strangers with a history no one knows.
You say you're fine, I say it too, but both our voices bend the truth. Every goodbye leaves a light on, like neither one of us is really gone.
And I know the pattern by heart. You pull away, I play my part.
One step close, two steps back, like loving's easy till it starts to last.
We live between the almost, half-open doors and quiet hopes. Always saying maybe someday, and watching that someday fade away.
You touch my hand but not enough,
Say my name but never love.
close enough to feel the spark.
Too afraid to strike the dark.
No matter how far we run,
We circle back when day is done,
but never enough to stay. We keep becoming yesterday. I learned your distance like a song, the kind that hurts but stays too long. You learn my ways of disappearing before the feeling gets too near us.
we're experts at unfinished things, as silver lines with missing wings. Two hearts parked outside the rain, waiting for courage, missing the train.
You say forever sounds too loud, I laugh and hide inside the crowd, but every road I choose alone still somehow leads me back home.
We live between the almost, half-open doors and quiet hopes. Always say maybe someday, then watching that someday fade away.
keep becoming yesterday. Keep carrying unfinished hearts.
Tell me,
how many almost make a love?
We live between the almost, not broken, just too careful.
Still reaching in the dark,
Still stopping
before the fall.
And maybe one day we won't run.
Maybe one day we'll choose someone, but tonight it's you and me, drifting where we've always been.
Some loves burn bright, then disappear.
Ours stay soft
And stays here.
not forever, not goodbye, just another almost night.
You hang up first,
I stay awake,
and somewhere between leaving,
we remain.
we never broke like thunder. No final words, no scene,
Just little distances growing inside the space between. You kept your side of silence, I kept pretending fine. But love doesn't disappear neatly, it leaves traces behind.
I met someone with open hands,
A heart that stayed in the light. Still every calm beginning carried your shadow at night. And maybe moving on isn't forgetting at all. There's a place between goodbye and finding somebody new, where I still hear your laughter in everything I do. We were never meant for endings, only pauses we call truth. And every time I close the door, my heart left room for you. Not enough to hold you, not enough to let you through. Just a place between goodbye, still leading me to you.
I stopped asking if you miss me, stopped counting empty days, but your memory stayed ordinary, like sunlight that never fades.
Maybe that's what love becomes after all the fire is through. Not forever in your arms, but forever changing you.
And I wonder if you feel it,
The quiet pull sometimes, like hearing an old melody you thought you left behind. We grew older, not apart. Some people stay inside the heart. There's a place between goodbye and finding somebody new, where I still hear your laughter in everything I do. We were never meant for endings, only pauses we call truth. And every time I close the door, my heart left room for you. Not enough to hold you, not enough to let just two hearts still glowing in another life. There's a place between goodbye where your name still feels like home, where distance never conquered what time couldn't undo. And if loving means releasing, then maybe that's what's true. But somewhere past tomorrow, I'll still remember you. Some hearts leave, some hearts remain, and some do both. You came into my life so quietly, like a song I almost missed. No promises, no grand forever, just your fingers on my wrist. We laughed like nothing could touch us, like time was ours to bend. Never thinking love could bloom and still not know how to stay till the end. Then life became a different language. You moved where I couldn't follow, and I learned that distance doesn't break a heart, it just teaches it to echo. So I stopped asking why we changed and started wondering why we remained. Maybe we loved in borrowed time, maybe that's why it felt so bright, like something beautiful we couldn't keep, but couldn't leave behind. You found another morning, I found another sky. Still every new beginning carries a little of your light. We weren't forever, but we were real. And sometimes real is all a heart can feel. I tried loving with both hands open, tried not comparing every touch, but nobody knew the version of me that your silence knew so much. And I don't miss what we imagined, I miss the way we were, the simple things, the unfinished talks, the moments that still blur. Maybe love isn't possession, maybe it's what remains when two people walk away but never become the same. I don't want the past returned, I just don't want what we had erased. Maybe we loved in borrowed time, maybe that's why it felt so bright, like something beautiful we couldn't keep, but couldn't leave behind. You found another morning, I found another sky. Still every new beginning carries a little of your light. We weren't forever, but we were real. And sometimes real is all the heart can feel. If someday we meet again, don't ask if I moved on, ask if I learned to live with missing something beautiful. I'll say yes and I'll smile, because some stories don't end, they become part of your life. Maybe we loved in borrowed time, but nothing borrowed felt this true. If love means carrying someone carry you. Not with sadness, not with regret, just with a quiet kind of love that never really left. Some people stay beside you, some people stay within you.
We didn't end in broken pieces, no shattered glass across the floor. Just two hearts growing in different directions, still turning back for something more. You packed your dreams into tomorrow, I wore mine quietly in place. And somehow every road I followed still remembered your face. I said love should know how to leave, but mine never learned the way. It only changed its shape and found new words to stay. Maybe not every love survives, but some never fully say goodbye. There's a part of me that stayed with you, past the distance, past the truth, past the nights I tried forgetting, and the mornings I pushed through. I gave my heart new places, I opened unfamiliar doors,
But every version of moving on still carried yours. Not because I couldn't let go, not because I still belong,
just because some love becomes alive
even after it is gone.
And somebody came like summer, soft and bright and beautifully kind.
And for a moment I believed I had finally left you behind.
But love isn't always choosing, sometimes it's what remains, like an old melody returning when no one calls your name. So I stopped fighting memory, stopped asking who was right, and let our unfinished story become part of my life. If I can love again this deeply,
Maybe you never really left me.
there's a part of me that stayed with you,
Past the distance, past the truth,
past the nights I tried
forgetting, and the mornings I pushed through.
I gave my heart new places, I opened unfamiliar doors.
But every version of moving on still carried yours.
Not because I couldn't let go,
Not because I still belong,
just because some love becomes alive
even after it is gone.
And if one day we meet again, I won't ask where time has been. I'll only wonder
If you kept a small piece of me within,
no promises,
no second chance,
just a quiet understanding
that what we had still mattered.
there's a part of me that stayed with you,
And maybe yours stayed too.
not enough to start again,
But enough to stay true.
because some people become memories,
And some become your song.
somehow you became
Both all along. You left my life, but not my heart.
I learned your name in quieter places, in coffee steam and empty streets. When nothing happens, still I feel you. In the spaces life repeats.
We didn't crash, we didn't crumble. We just dissolved into the air, like two notes that lost each other, but still pretend the other's there.
I try to love without your shadow,
to build a life that feels brand new. But every smile I've been given still somehow leads me back to you.
and I don't know if this is healing or just your echo disappearing. When silence calls your name at night, I don't fight it anymore. I just listen like it's something I was waiting for. Not because I want you back, and not because I can't move on, but because some parts of loving never really go. So I let it stay unspoken, let it live where it belongs, in the quiet of remembering where you've always been strong.
You found a world that doesn't know me, and I found days that look like peace. But peace is not the absence of the things that still can't breathe.
I met someone kind and steady, a softer kind of light. But even perfect moments can't rewrite the night. So I stopped asking for an answer, stopped trying to define why some people turn to memory but never leave the mind.
Maybe love doesn't end, it just changes where it's been.
When silence calls your name at night, I don't fight it anymore. I just listen like it's something I was waiting for. Not because I want you back, and not because I can't move on, but because some parts of loving never really go. So I let it stay unspoken, let it live where it belongs, in the quiet of remembering where you've always been strong. If I saw you in another lifetime, I wouldn't ask for anything, just sit beside the version of us that didn't break or fade or sting.
Maybe that's enough
to understand the pain,
that even when we lose each other, we still remain.
when silence calls your name at night,
I let it say your name,
not as a wound that never closed,
but a love that stayed the same.
we were never truly over,
Just rewritten by the
and
words.
somewhere in that silence,
You still are my girl.
some loves don't speak, they echo. watched your shadow leave in slow motion, like the tide pretending not to return.
We said the distance would make it easier,
but some lessons refused to be learned.
You disappeared into another city, I disappeared into another name.
Yet every beautiful thing I touched
still somehow carried your shape. Maybe love is quieter than forever. Maybe it survives in different weather. We were never gone, just hidden in the noise, turning into strangers while missing each other's voice.
You in another story,
Me under different skies,
still every road kept folding
back into your eyes.
We tried to let it end,
But hearts don't always move on.
maybe we let go.
We were never gone.
And someone who walked into my silence, like summer after endless rain.
Their touch was warm, their love was honest, but it didn't quiet your name. I wanted to become somebody different, to stop measuring nights and memories. But love
Doesn't vanish politely,
it waits in forgotten melodies. And if this isn't destiny, why do you still feel like home to me? We were never gone, just hidden in the noise, turning into strangers while missing each other's voice.
you in another story,
Me under different skies,
still every road kept folding
back into your eyes.
We tried to let it end,
But hearts don't always move on. Maybe we let go, but we were never gone. I don't need promises now, I don't need forever spoken loud.
if all we are is unfinished light, then
Stay for this moment tonight.
no blame, no saving face.
No pretending time erased what it meant, what we meant. We were never gone, only learning how to wake. Only learning distance doesn't make a heart break clean.
If tomorrow changes everything,
If we become someone new,
I'll still carry the quiet truth
that every version of love I knew always led me back to you. Some people leave your life, some people leave their heartbeat.
You said love should feel lighter,
Not like holding rain in our hands,
so we folded up our future.
and left it where we used to stand.
I told myself I'd stop searching,
Stop finding your face in strangers' eyes.
but every new beginning
Still carried echoes of goodbye.
maybe we left too soon. Maybe
maybe timing told the truth. Too late. Until the roads forget us, until the stars undo our names.
I'll meet you in the spaces
that distance couldn't change.
we keep becoming memories,
Then turn and reel again,
like two unfinished sentences,
learning where to end. If loving you means leaving, why does leaving feel like home?
until the roads forget us.
I don't think we're gone.
Someone held me like an answer, like the kind of love that stays.
But my heart still kept the window
For your
impossible ways. Not because they love me less, not because I didn't try. Some stories live too deeply to disappear with time. I stopped asking who was right and started asking why you still feel alive. Until the roads forget us, until the stars undo our names.
I'll meet you in spaces
that distance couldn't change.
we keep becoming memories,
And turn and reel again,
like two unfinished sentences,
learning where to end.
if loving you means leaving,
Why does leaving feel like home?
until the roads forget us.
I don't think we're gone.
If someday our lives align,
No speeches, no dramatic signs,
just sit beside me for a while.
like no time passed at all.
And if we never return,
Still let this be true. Nobody taught me love the way I learned it with you.
until the roads forget us,
Until our shadows fade apart,
I'll carry what we couldn't keep.
like music in my heart.
Maybe forever isn't staying,
Maybe forever is being known.
until the roads forget us.
You'll never walk alone. Some loves don't ask to remain,
They simply refuse to disappear. I found your name in ordinary moments, in empty cups and traffic lights.
funny how a heart keeps records of the smallest parts of life.
We promised not to reopen old windows,
Not to ask what could have been,
but some doors don't really close,
they just grow quieter within. And I kept moving like I meant it,
but some feelings never left it.
you became the last place love stayed,
The softest goodbye I never
gave away. Even when I held somebody new, part of me still turned to you. Not to undo what life created, You called one night with no intention, just your voice and passing rain. No confessions, no conclusions, till everything returned again.
I told myself this isn't long, and maybe memory just shines too bright.
But why does every almost forever still end in your life?
Maybe some people aren't meant to remain, but they leave their colors anyway.
You became the last place love stayed,
The softest goodbye I never
gave away. Even when I held somebody new, part of me still turned to you. Not to undo what life created, not to break what time remade, but somewhere inside this changing world, you became the last place love stayed.
If I saw you years from now, I wouldn't ask where life has been.
I just smile like nothing ended, like we simply changed our skin.
Because loving you was never loud,
It was quiet, deep and brave.
and maybe that's why after all this time it still
Remains. You became the last place love stayed.
not because I couldn't move away,
But because some hearts keep living in the worst they never say. And if tomorrow changes everything, if our paths don't cross again, I'll still thank the world we had and carry what it gave. Some loves don't ask to be forever, they only ask to be remembered.
you move like a season I couldn't hold, warm in my hands, then suddenly cold. We said forever with uncertain eyes, built little worlds and watched them divide. I learned your silence, you learned my fears, till every goodbye kept pulling us near. Tried new beginnings, tried changing names, but love kept returning untouched by the flames. Maybe we were never meant to stay, but never meant to fade away. No matter how far the road unfolds, no matter the stories we tell alone, some part of your heart still knows my door, some part of mine still waits for yours. We run, we fall, we swear it's done, then somehow circle back as one. Not because we're weak or blind, just something in our souls rewinds. I found a new fire in somebody new, soft conversations, skies painted blue, but in the middle of laughing out loud, your memory still stood in the crowd. And maybe it's wrong to call it fate, love simply learns to wait. Not every feeling becomes a home.
tells me not to leave. I never asked you to believe. No matter how far the road unfolds, no matter the stories we tell alone, some part of your heart still knows my door. Some part of mine still waits for yours. We run, we fall, we swear it's done, then somehow circle back as one. Not because we're weak or blind, just something in our souls rewinds. If another life opens tonight, if another hand feels almost right, I still remember the way we stayed inside each other after the fade. Maybe love isn't holding tight, maybe it's returning every time. No matter the distance, the years, the change, no matter how different our names become, there's a place in me that never moved, a quiet room